Guys, we're not going to be the same about Taylor Swift. It's not going to be the same about Taylor Swift.
I think their jokes may fall short.
One moment. Hey, welcome to Wheaton Improv! So good to have you guys here tonight. Thank you for coming on out. Before we start the show, we have a quick little announcement. We have, if you are interested in doing improv, trying improv, experimenting with improv, we have a little thing called workshops that we're offering, and it's like a little weekly class, a lot of fun. If you're interested, we have little sign-up sheets. Oh, it's dark. We have little sign-up sheets outside, and you can sign up and fill out a time slot you're interested in. And yeah, so without further ado, we're gonna get started. We have a wonderful, wonderful troupe for you. The magnificent, the beautiful, the just fill my heart dead serious. That's my roommate.
Hello, everyone. Are you all excited to see some improv tonight? We're glad you're here. We are dead serious, as Danny said. And I'd like to start this night off. I need a suggestion. I need a suggestion of a holiday. That, like,
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog
Day.
Groundhog Day.
It's Groundhog Day.
National Donut Day.
Labor Day.
It is Groundhog. Groundhog Day.
It's Groundhog Day.
Ground Pig Day.
Good Friday.
Field Squirrel Day.
You know what? I like Valentine's Day. That sounds really good. All right. Okay, so I was single for 18 years. I have found a boyfriend since then. So I mean, I'm in love with him. It's great. But for 18 years, I did not have a boyfriend, and so I always spent my Valentine's Day watching so many couples skip along, gazing into each other's eyes, being like, oh my god, they love me so much. And so I was always like, I'm single forever, like, whatever, okay. And then last Valentine's Day, I had a crush on this one guy. And I made a huge fool of myself in front of him. So, I mean, I felt like a huge fool. It was like one of the times in my life I actually felt like a huge fool. I was sitting, talking about this guy with my friends and just being like, oh my gosh, I like him so much. Like, how can I be single on Valentine's Day, like him so much, and he like doesn't even like know me, and like it's so nuts. And then all of a sudden, he walks right by my table and stops and talks. Because I mean, we were like kind of friends at the time. And he says, hey, what y'all talking about? And I was like, oh, did you know that quesadilla means little cheese girl? I mean, we've been dating for 9 months now, so I mean, I guess he liked it, so. Hey, do you know that quesadilla means little cheese girl?
Nice to see you, Brittany.
Jeremy?
Hey, what are you doing tonight?
You know, I was planning on sitting in my room and popping balloons.
Do you need help with that?
I
Well, I was thinking on Valentine's Day if you wanted, we could go see a movie or something.
Yeah?
Now, I'm so glad that you came to consult me. I am, in fact, a love doctor. So, I'm prescribing you 2 hearts.
Sweetie, you've been spending so much time at work. You and I have never had time to spend with each other. You are always trying to help other people with their relationships.
Charlotte, I'm very good at this. And I think you're being a little bit aggressive. I've seen it before. So I'm going to prescribe you just another heart. And I think you should compliment your significant other at least once a day.
Yeah, so I've been single for the last 43, 44 years, and I'm just lonely and aggressive.
I've seen this before. I've seen this before. My spouse is just like this. I'm going to prescribe to you an arrow, and that is actually a Cupid's arrow. You just fire that at the first pretty thing you
Cupid's arrow?
I'm so I'm also a part of archery club. That might have been a little mix-up. I'm so sorry.
Come to archery club.
So
Wait, stop, don't shoot yet, don't shoot yet.
what's got you so happy today?
Well, let me tell you. I was at White Castle.
White Castle.
That's where
You love White Castle.
I know, I work there. Cashier shift. And guess what? Jeremy spilled a shake on me.
Oh my God! He spilled the shake on you.
In my hair.
In your hair. How did you get it in your hair? I think that means he likes you.
I'm sure he did it on purpose. Because it was chocolate. And he knows that's my favorite flavor.
Oh, chocolate means love.
What happens now?
Well, now you have to spill chocolate and shake on him too.
Okay.
So what you need to do is you need to get a chocolate shake. And then...
Oh, hey, what's up?
Okay. You wouldn't believe what I have in my hands.
Oh, hey, is that the chocolate shake?
The worst first date I ever had in my life. And I was a freshman in high school. I worked at a grocery store, and one of the cashiers, I was a grocery boy, so I worked in the back stocking shelves, and one of the cashiers came up to me, and she had a pretty low voice, and she said, "Hey, you want to go to a movie?" And I was a freshman in high school, and she was a sophomore, so I was like, all right. So she shows up on a bicycle, and she lived miles away. I show up in my blue station wagon. All right, we go to see the movie Turbo. All right, we just say a word to each other the whole night. So it goes horribly. We barely talk. Do not connect on any level. I'm dropping her off afterwards, and she's on a bike, so I'm like, oh, I'll just throw it in the back of my station wagon. I put it back there. I drive her home. I'm nervous because this is going horribly, and I don't know how to make conversation. And I pull into her driveway, and I'm like, all right, have a great night. Maybe we can do this again sometime. She says nothing. She gets out. So I'm like, that went horribly. I have to get out of here as soon as I can. So I put the car in reverse, and I start backing up. And I was also a terrible driver at this point, so I wasn't looking back. And all of a sudden, I hear a mild thump. And then more thumping as she's hitting the back of my car as I'm going in reverse because I had forgotten that I had put a bicycle in the back of my station wagon. And that's how I almost killed a girl on the first date I ever went on.
What are you doing?
I'm watching the movie. Put it down.
I'm sorry. I can't. When you just are moving like that, right in front of me, in the row in front of me.
I have to stand up. My legs get sore.
All right, can you sit down soon?
No!
You know what? Let's just let him do his thing. You know, some people have things. We should just let him do his thing, okay?
I forgot this was a comedy.
It just really upsets me when people like that do things like that and ruin the experiences for people like us.
Like us?
Coke, pass the Coke, pass the Coke. Mouth dry, mouth dry, mouth.
Why are you doing
I think you're being a bit of a jerk.
Well, Beverly, a different Beverly from the last one.
This just turned PG-13.
So then I said, if you can't appreciate the beauty of a movie like Turbo, you can't appreciate the beauty of these gardens.
Say so. You know, some people will never estimate the McDonald's Play style.
You're so correct. You're so correct.
Yes.
The primary colors.
Yeah, the faded purple.
Childlike exuberance.
All the little scratches.
The apple.
Mom, once I finish my chicken nuggets, can I go play? Can I go play? Oh, come on.
They just don't understand.
They don't
They don't understand.
What are you looking at?
I don't know. I just didn't expect to see you in a place like this.
There's nothing wrong with being at the movie theater.
Well, there is when you're walking down the middle of the road or the seats. like you're walking through the Red Sea or something.
I'm just trying to get to my seat. You can't like stop me and walking down the aisle to get to my seat. The movie hasn't even started yet.
You're right. I'm just a troublemaker at the movie theater. I'm just too stubborn. Everyone tells me I'm too stubborn at the movies.
Sir, you're too stubborn at the movie.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm Rodney. How can I make it up to you?
You're sitting in my seat.
Sir, you're being too stubborn at the movies. We're going to ask you to leave.
Cut to the fight in the parking lot.
Sir, you're being too stubborn at the party.
So, one of my least favorite memories at the movie theater. I was with a dear friend of mine who won't be named. He doesn't go to Wheaton, but he's probably watching this on YouTube. So I was with him at a movie theater, and he's one of these guys who insists on sneaking in his own snacks because the movie theater snacks are overpriced. We all know it. I don't know if I agreed with him morally or not. It's something I wrestle with. But he thought he was clever. He took his hoodie and stuffed, I think it was like 2 Coke cans, like 3 Reese's cups. It was a lot. He had a lot of stuff in there. And he just folded it on up, just kind of waltzed in there. So, he gives the dude his ticket, walks past, and the guy's like, sir, what you got in the hoodie? And he says, and the guy's like, wait, no, wait, sir. And my friend, he just walks away. And then finally, the guy's like, sir! And so my friend stops and he's like, He turns around, he's like, there's nothing in the hoodie. And as soon as he says that, a Coke can falls to the floor. I wanted to die. And then he picks up the Coke can, and the guy just looks at him and says, just be honest with me next time. Just buy the snacks, don't do that to the guy, jeez.
So I want to start smuggling snacks into church.
I thought I raised you to be a good, God-fearing son, but apparently not.
No, you really didn't. I really want snacks in church. I don't care how you raised me. So I'm gonna start with some ribs.
No, son.
Ribs are biblical.
No, they're not.
A little bit of pages left.
So, you've come here to confess your sins?
I have come here to confess my sins. Father.
Yes?
Father Douglas. Father Douglas, I snuck in 3 Greek yogurts. And I ate them noisily during the homily. And that's the slurping noise you heard the other day.
I thought I smelled orange creamsicle.
Father Douglas,
Yes.
I've come to confess my sins.
What are they?
I smuggled ribs into church last week.
My church is falling apart.
Honey, our son is stealing the ribs. I know it must have been him, because we were going to eat those ribs together. And he stole them, probably to eat in church.
I have to go throw up.
Excuse me, sir. Sir!
Oh, sorry, I was pretending I didn't notice you.
You know, it was funny the first time, Dad.
This is what happens when you decide to come home after curfew. I'm just trying to teach you what happens when you don't follow the rules. My rules.
Hey, honey. Hey,
Dad, I'm 6 years old!
Oh, sorry, I was pretending I didn't notice you.
Oh, come on.
I'm cold shoulder, honey. Cold shoulder.
You know, Tommy doesn't have to deal with this with his parents. He goes home and he gets a nice home-cooked meal after school. And no, I come home and Dad's all like, you came home after school today. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's really rude. We want to see what Tommy sees. We want to know what Tommy does.
Show me that.
We want to know what Tommy does.
You want to know what Tommy does? Tommy, come here.
Hi,
Tommy, thanks for inviting me to your house.
you're welcome. Our parents are here and they're gonna make us a nice home-cooked meal.
Wow, fellas.
Hi. Good to see you all.
You're so sweet. Can I get a hug?
No. We love you.
I love me too. Thank you. Rub my feet.
You see, Mom and Dad, that's what Tommy's family is like.
Oh, I'm sorry, were you saying something? Actually, I didn't hear you. I was just pretending.
I just play with my truck with your Dad. It's fine. I don't. Sometimes I feel like the world just stops listening to me.
Well, we do listen. We just pretend we're not.
Just be honest with me the first time next, Grandpa. What did I just say? I'm so angry. I don't know what I'm saying. Grandpa, you just need to be honest with me the first time, okay? You can't just drag me to Australia and think that's okay. I'm scared of everything that is not my house.
My
sand. The way that it gets everywhere.
Of course.
Honey, Australia is about losing yourself, knowing that you might die at any moment of any of our 1,400 venomous species on the island. You need to let go and let God.
Cut to smuggling kangaroo meat out of the country.
Honey, get in the car!
Sir, what's in that sack there?
Friendship! Just being honest with me the first time!
Wow, beautiful. I love hearing people's stories. Up next, we have a troupe that I am personally